Has it happened to you again? All the grand projects that you had started, but didn't finish them, where progress is nowhere near in sight? Aren't you just sick and tired? What is just as disappointing is that you've sought to learn from motivational speakers and thought gurus, went to courses, read self-help books. All that has amounted to nothing. Worst, for every one step you take forward, you wind up taking another 2 steps backwards. You know what? I totally feel you. The number one reason you're struggling with yourself right now is not because of your problems. Those are just the symptoms. The real problem is because you're missing out on this critical element and you are just one missing puzzle away to living a life of fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction, and pride. Not long ago, I was just like you, holding an average paying job. However, as the years go by, I became meaner, bitter, and frustrated. I couldn't really pinpoint the root of the problem, but I just knew that I was sick of this vicious cycle where I would wake up every morning with nothing to look forward to. I wanted to quit my job badly, only to stop short sending in my resignation letter. I was trapped in the harsh reality that I have my bills to pay and my family to take care of. And that frustrated me even further because I was a prisoner of the destiny that I had absolutely no control over. See the conundrum? This is a vicious cycle millions of people are desperate to break from every day. I could look for another job elsewhere. I even consulted a counselor and psychologists for some sort of mental and spiritual refuge or advice. But I saw that my mental health, emotional well-being continued to plunge. Like yourself, I started reading dozens of self-help books from the bookstores. I felt slightly better for a while. It's like painkillers for the soul. It's only for temporary relief. After months of going around in circles, I arrived at an epiphany. Call it the eureka moment, if you will. But I came to the realization that the source of my unhappiness and problems stemmed from the mind. No, this is not some think positive mumbo-jumbo that you're so used to hearing of. My desperate discovery to breaking the chain of mediocrity led me to study more of the human mind. According to Science Daily, in simple decision-making situations, older adults make good decisions just as well as younger adults. However, aging may affect decision performance in more complex decision situations. This comes as a huge sigh of relief to me, because it has nothing to do with bad karma or preordained destiny, but it turns out that I have full control after all. Just that I didn't realize it. It's just that I had been convinced for nearly my whole life that I've been listening to. Study hard, get good grades, and find a high-paying job with good benefits. Conform to the norm. Don't be outspoken. Retired at 65. Does this all sound familiar to you? You see, if you grew up following any of these advice, whether you realize this or not, you've been subconsciously programmed for a life of mediocrity. This is why when life throws you a challenge, you're not mentally equipped to deal with it. That revelation really hit me hard. So I spent the next several months pioneering ways to steal my mind. I kept a daily log of my progress in all areas of my life, starting with a simple list of daily challenges that I overcame. It's said that you cannot manage what you can't measure. If there's anything I want you to get out of this video today, it's this message. Instead of blaming fate, start forging your own destiny. Here's the good news. I've created and designed a step-by-step program you or anyone can follow. Bulletproof Mind. Here's a tried and tested blueprint to transform your mind to be shrewd, solid, and resolute as a rock, that you will do whatever it takes to conquer against all your adversities, be it in your career, relationships, and health. No longer do you need to go through the frustration that I did before. By following Bulletproof Mind, you'll be able to accept things empathetically and be able to improve on your life for only the better. There's too much to be mentioned in this video, so here's the gist. Make better and informed decisions in life. Embrace your lost human side. Experience a paradigm shift like never before. Subconsciously influence your surrounding people. Reframe your mindset to be resilient, determined, and focused. Command respect, and the audience will immediately gravitate toward you when you speak. Work with the least amount of effort towards achieving greatness. Let me ask you, who would you be, the star or the supporting character? Do you want to rewrite your own story and create your own destiny? Now, this is not a Get Spiritual Quick program. However, compared to most of the mindset trainings and courses out there, you can see results in 60 to 90 days. No longer do you need to have a meaningless life, but begin to focus on what matters. No longer that you will be bogged down by irrelevant things, but begin to live life on your own terms. Finally, break free from a life of mediocrity and focus on what excites you the most. There is something to look forward to every morning when you wake up, and above all, the big problem becomes small problem, and small problem becomes no problem. Not because you're ignorant or you dodge them, but because you are above them. Before I reveal the price to you, let's see what is costing you not to get this. Here's the first choice. You can forget about everything you just heard and continue with what you're doing. But you will never realize your full potential. And dreams will always be dreams. Life will always be average and mediocre to you. People will always bother you, and the problems will never go away. Aren't you just sick and tired? So I recommend the second option. Take action. What price would you pay for that peace of mind? What price would you pay for a breakthrough? Now you know why people pay thousands of dollars to attend motivational programs like Tony Robbins to experience their long sought-after breakthrough. However, not everyone has thousands of dollars lying around. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I want to make this easily available to you. And because I don't do live events or personal coaching, therefore, there's no need for me to travel. That's why I can make Bulletproof Mind easily affordable to you. So you can get instant access right now for just not $9.97, not $4.97, not even $2.97, but just $27. And because I want to see you get results, I'm going to go the extra mile here with a 100% guaranteed satisfaction, or it's your money back. Here's how it works. Purchase the product risk-free and go through it for the next 30 days, and you'll have a full month to try this out. If for any reason this does not pan out for you, let me know, and I'll buy it back from you. You have nothing to lose. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. As you're listening to this right now, there are hundreds of others seeing this too, and I know this will change their life. So let me ask you this. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Think about the possibilities that you'll be getting by making your first move towards changing your life. And the first move that you'll be making is for none other people but yourself. Act now, and I'll see you inside.